Hey guys, hope you're well and doing fantastic. It's nice to see you all, to see you nice. My name is Matthew. I am the CEO and founder of Matt Burgess's Life Coaching and Spiritual Healing. I am a NLP qualified professional. I do sessions with people. If you would like to know more on that, please email me. I am on all social media platforms. TikTok, I haven't been able to do many TikToks just recently, but that soon will be changing. But yeah, we're going to start getting this out. But first, I want to say a little protection spell. Like until the prophet Jonas, as a type of Christ who was guarded for 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the whale. Thus shall the Almighty God, as a father, guard and protect me from all evil, and everyone watching this reading. Thank you very much. So with that out of the way, guys, it's very nice to meet you. Nice, and yeah, we're gonna start off with the Energy Workers deck, and we're gonna find out what is going off with the soulmate, twin flame, soul ray, divine counterparts, whatever you want to call them, whatever you would like to do. Okay, we're going to see what they are up to and what does divine feminine need to do and what does divine masculine need to do. Okay, so I hope everyone is well. I'm seeing 133. I'm picking up that there's a contract involved, guys. If divine masculine is still with the karmic partner, divine masculine, you need to get rid of that karmic partner that you are with. Until this happens, your life will not do anything. It will just be absolute hell for you. This is what makes me laugh about divine masculine. Myself, I'm a divine feminine. I have a lot of feminine traits. Even though that I'm a male, I have a lot of feminine traits, and there is no gender in tarot, there's no gender in the spiritual worlds. Okay, so Spirit, what have we got for divine feminine today, please? What have we got for divine feminine? Thank you. So divine feminine, you're thinking about your divine masculine, but you're not attached. Okay, the reason why I say that is because you've got these two cards here, the thinking man and attachment upside down. You are releasing any attachments to anything that is prolonging your success and pushing you forward. This is the times, I think it was about middle of last week where the shift happened, and all the divine feminines decided to let go of their twin flames and move on forward. You may not feel like you're in growth to personal happiness and healing, but you actually are. This is an illusion at this present time. You've got to see past it, okay? There's many planets retrograding. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which ones they are. However, I will do another video later on and we'll sort that out. But divine feminine, you are healing all the ages. So all your ancestral patterns, all your ancestral fuck-ups that they all did, you are now healing them. You are the chosen one in your family to make this happen. Meditate and contemplate and go to your garden of peace and serenity. Okay, the third chakra, which is Archangel Samuel, which is your solar plexus. Okay, that is telling me, divine feminine, that you need to sit down with yourself, probably do a little bit of solar plexus work. Reiki healing, this will help. Find a video on YouTube with Reiki healing music, and if you know how to do Reiki, do it yourself. If not, go and find a practitioner that does. I do offer Reiki healing. It's £70 or $80, £70 British money and $80 US money. Spirit angels and ancestors, please show me what divine masculine is going through at this current time, please. So divine masculine is looking and working on appreciation towards things in their life. Okay, he sees divine feminine working on their money and concentrating and being who they truly are. Like I said, they are trying to work on the appreciation and showing more appreciation towards themselves. not anyone else, but towards themselves. Okay, they know in the community that there is no good things in that community where divine masculine is at this present time, and they also want you to understand divine feminine. I'm seeing 515. You've got to understand that their community may be a lot different to your community, which means that they may have had a lot more horrible people dealing with, okay? But they are trying to bring love, and they see you working on yourself with a lot of potential, a lot of opportunities coming your way, divine feminine. Okay, so with all that, spirit, what is the outcome for divine feminine? What does divine feminine need to work on? Staying rooted and grounded and making that decision to pull yourself out of being all tied up about financial constraints. Okay, this will lead you to the door to spirit. There's your financial constraints in reverse. There's your all tied up. And there's your indecision and root chakra. Archangel Michael. Okay, so you need to work on your root chakra, divine feminine. Okay, so that's what divine feminine needs to do. What does divine masculine need to do at this present time, spirit, please? What does divine feminine need to do? It's been such a long time since I've done a video like this. It's nice to feel the cards again. Oh, so we've got throat chakra. Yeah, okay. So throat chakra, divine masculine, you need to speak your truth. You are getting the information and the pulls and the tugs from the divine through your solar plexus and your crown chakra. You are also feeling Archangel Michael with you at this present time, which is pulling at your heart, okay? Is asking you to let go of all attachments and stay grounded, divine masculine, okay? Get out of being all tied up. Take the decision and make it, because it will lead you to the door of happiness and personal healing. Your divine feminine is waiting for you. Whoever this masculine is, I'd make it quick and snappy, because if it's anything like, if your divine feminine, if your divine feminine is anything like myself, they are not waiting around. Point blank period, no waiting. Carry on working on you, making a life better for you guys, okay? Spirit, using the Moonology deck, please show me. Yeah. So, divine feminine, you might be going through some legal issues at this present time. Okay, the reason why I'm saying that is because you need to meditate and contemplate. And nothing will come of this situation. Okay? Nothing will come of this situation. You need to understand that you and your loved ones are safe. And conclusions are within reach, because there's a fiery climax about to approach. And I'm going to give it a week. In the next 7 days, something that's going to happen. Spirit, what's happening with divine masculine? What's the Moonology messages for divine masculine, please? A win-win outcome is forecasted for you, divine masculine. And then we've got adjustments are required. Your dreams need a practical plan. Take time to breathe out. And what do you need to release? That release probably could be everything around you or negativity that is stored up inside of you. Step out of your comfort zone and speak your truth, because it is a time for healing. Your hard work is paying off. I'm loving this. Keep it up, divine masculine. You've got it. Just keep pushing. It is hard when you are on your own and you have no one to talk to or no one to express how you're feeling or what you're going through at that current time. Okay? However, if you decide to take that course of action, you will benefit from it in many, many ways, I'm being told. Okay? 944 confirmation for what I've just said. Okay, so I've got the Spiritual as Fuck deck. I'm going to get you some messages 2 for Divine Feminine and 2 for Divine Masculine. These are spiritual as fuck messages, and they are brutal, very honest and truthful. I've seen a few other readers on YouTube use them, and yeah, quite funny. Quite funny. So the first one is for Divine Feminine. Feel your fucking feelings. Set a timer for 30 minutes and give yourself full permission to feel whatever it is you've been avoiding. Organise your sock drawer while you cry or soothe or get jiggy with some hardcore self-pity. Then, when the time is up, get off your ass and do something constructive. Your big little sweetheart of a heart will thank you later. Exhale that bullshit. Today, practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good shit and exhaling the bullshit. Think of good shit like puppies, pandas, and pineapples. Or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe like that in the sparkles. Exhale bullshit. Stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about what stuff you like and what stuff you want to dump on your therapist. You can do it, guys. Divine Feminine, let go of the bullshit. The present moment is a fucking amazing. Open your eyeballs and look around. Even if you happen to be in the shittiest of shit times, there's probably something beautiful to notice. Right, this very second. It could be that babies have eyelashes, and how could babies get any fucking cuter than having little baby eyelashes? Or maybe it's just that you took a breath and you didn't think you'd be able to do that. You did it. Amazeballs, you fucking breathe. These decks are amazing. I love them. Get off your ex's page, say a prayer, and get the fuck to sleep. So what I'm picking up on this card, guys, is that Divine Feminines, you need to stop stalking Divine Masculine. I don't stalk my Divine Masculine. I don't stalk anyone. There's no point. What is meant for you will be for you. If it isn't, then it isn't. And that's where we have to be strong enough to walk away and just be free. Okay? Self-care isn't selfish. If you were really going to take care of yourself today, what would you do? So why aren't you doing that? No healthy person wants you to sacrifice yourself for them. Really, anyone who wants that from you is a selfish jerk. Don't assume that the people in your life are selfish jerks who can't handle you. Doing what you need to do for yourself. Pretending to be a savage won't heal that hole in your heart, baby. You know the real OGs are the ones who ain't got shit to hide from anybody. I love it. Especially themselves. Real OGs claim their humanity. They hold those wounds up like the light to Mufasa holding Simba. Can you hear that inspirational music starting? Yeah, that's the starting the hero's journey, love bug. You've got this. Divine Feminine, let go of all things that don't serve you. If it's making you upset and angry and losing your shit, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I can't take this shit no more. My head's about to explode. Let it all go. Spirit angels and ancestors, please give me the loving guidance I need for Divine Masculine, please. What's the messages for Divine Masculine? What's the messages for Divine Masculine? Thank you. So, Divine Masculine, own your awesome and stay humble as fuck. List 5 things that you love about yourself. Now list 5 ways you're just like every other human who's ever lived. Go forth, you fabulous little snowflake, and be like everyone else with your unique bad self. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. This is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you are shining bright as fuck. Shine on. Rise above your fuckheadness. We're all fuckheads in our own way. The trick to winning at life is developing the ability to identify our own flavour of fuckheadness. And then rise above it. What's one thing can you do different-ish and better-ish today? You beautiful fuckhead you. Oh yeah. Dance like everyone else can go fuck themselves. We cut ourselves off from joy far too often because we worry what other people will think of us. Take a moment today to look around and silently tell everyone to go fuck themselves and then dance. Go outside and do shit, Divine Masculine. Go outside and do shit. It's been proven all over the place that trees and nature and fresh air and all that shit help fight depression, anxiety and addiction. And pretty much anything else that might ail you. Find some place to put your feet in the grass, or the dirt, or the water, or anywhere that's not concrete. A 5-minute break can reduce the amount of shitty thoughts in your brain drastically as fuck. That is very well proven and known. 5 minutes out in nature will take away all your pains, worries and stresses. This is why I say to most of my clients to take themselves out into nature and breathe. Okay, I do a lot of breathing techniques, a lot of breathing work with my clients, and this makes them be able to center themselves and give them a new perspective that they never had before. And your last message, Divine Masculine, your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. This is fully on point with Divine Masculine at this present time. You'll never be free of the people who harmed you until you take full responsibility for your own healing. No matter what family you were born into, what body you got stuck in, or what weird shit has happened to you along the way. This is your life and no one else's. Be tender with the parts of you that are hurt and the parts of you that are struggling. Take ownership of your whole beautiful, dented, pieced together self. If you blame someone for who you are, you give them ownership of you. That sucks wet shit, doesn't it? Focus on what you can do right now to be your very own badass healer. BAM! Okay, so that was Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Because Divine Masculine and Divine Feminines are light workers, I'm going to do a light worker reading. So, if you are up for it, these are just short little messages. I'm just about to jump into it. Ooh. Light work deck. So, let's find out what Divine want from both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. What does the Divine want to happen? I'll have Feminine on the left and Masculine on the right, please, Spirit. Feminine on the left, Masculine on the right, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay. So, it's all going as one. Okay. I'm going to do it all as one. Okay. I've got 6 cards that have come out. So, we've got past life activation. Okay. First card is, I will be reading from the book because these messages are quite lengthy. So just bear with us. So, past life activation, guys. You have talents within that have been developed through many varied life experiences. You have had many lifetimes already, even if you don't recall them consciously, helping you evolve and grow into the loving being that you are today. You desire to grow in consciousness and spiritual power to assist the divine plan. Unfolding throughout the universe is heard and supported by your spiritual worlds in all ways. To this end, past life material is being activated now for your benefit and the greater good. Your soul has a history of lifetimes through which it has learned to be wise and developed certain talents. You have learned lessons and acquired skills and abilities. Sometimes these were mastered through very challenging circumstances. You might feel you're obtaining mastery in certain areas again in this lifetime. Again, through challenging circumstances. The soul can certainly develop through joy, love, and happiness, but often it is through an experience of conquering a challenge that the real gems are won for the crown of the soul. The oracle of past life activation comes to you when you have a power developed in a past life that would be useful for you to access in your current lifetime. Perhaps this talent or ability will become the seed of a spiritual vocation for you, a skill that expands your career or brings you personal joy. The ability that surfaces from the depths of your soul will be whatever is the greatest benefit to you now. Sometimes whilst the treasure is emerging from the depths of your being into consciousness, it will be coated in pain of the past. You might notice the outer coating first, the pain of abandonment, rejection, ridicule, or shaming that perhaps resulted in the suppression or denial of the soul gift in the past life. This may be the reason you have not incarnated with it fully awakened at your immediate disposal. You have to allow to rise up to you, and you need to dig a little to crack open the coating of wound and free the treasure that temporarily became trapped in that pain. When you realize the pain, you free the treasure once locked within it. Perhaps your gift was challenging to a community in a past life, whereas now it will be more radically accepted, because that community has matured spiritually over time. Or perhaps you have matured and now will value your gift and be open to divine guidance to show you how to use it for the greatest good this lifetime. The gift you are receiving is worthwhile. As you cleanse the memories, beliefs, or programs that once caused you to subconsciously protect yourself by hiding your talents, you will grow strong enough to possess the pain and stand in the truth of the reclaimed gifts. If you have been considering a new line of work, feeling like you'd like to explore or express different talents, or have the urge to develop an interest and transform it into a vocation, you are very likely already feeling the stirrings of this past life activation now. Taking place for you, trust the changes you feel. A part of your divine inheritance is being restored to you now. Okay, so that's past life activation. Okay, the next one is 42. You could be seeing a lot of 4s, guys. Okay, fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. Okay, the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge has come to you as a spiritual gift. You're being given the ability to find information you need, understand systems that impact your life, and find clarity in any issue that seemed unclear or overwhelming. You shall sort the truth from the lies and learn what you need to know. The Archangel Raphael now assists you in integrating the blessings of the fifth ray. You are distilling new truth. It might be the truth of discernment, where you realize the appearance of a person, group, or cause is misleadingly different to the inner reality. Discernment is incredibly important on your spiritual path, all the more so as you open up to work with energies, with teachers and teachings, and to sort out all issues in your life according to your spiritual principles. So guys, just a quick one on that. If you have to get rough and tough with people from your past, please do it, because it's all about setting boundaries and letting these people know from the past that you are not to be taken like that again. And if they ever try it again, they are going to suffer the consequences. Either that would be losing life, either that would be the rest of their lives in complete shambles, never be able to get a job, losing money all the time, struggling to provide for their family, struggling to provide for themselves, basically. Discernment is not a judgment, but it does allow you to make informed decisions based on frequency. When you choose to associate with people who are on high frequency, everyone benefits. If you choose to associate with people on a lower frequency than your own, you may feel like moving more slowly, becoming harder than it needs to be. Discernment helps you navigate through the illusions and find the real gems. It helps you step back from those who say they want to support you but who actually just want to take and not give in return. The fifth ray helps you choose wisely and serve unhealthy connections. This ray also comes to you when there is more to something than meets the eye. You will be given the power to discover and understand the truth. Wait until the truth clicks inside of you. Until then, keep looking deeper until you unravel the mystery. The fifth ray will help you do so successfully. Challenge with the fifth ray is to remain open-minded as you find clarity. Be willing to find more information if you need it. The right answers will come. Be willing to change your viewpoint in any order to perceive the truth of the matter. If a system is working for you, that's great. If it needs to be changed, don't be afraid to go into the chaos of the creativity and try different ways until you discover what works better for you now. So this part, what I'm trying to talk to you about is the dark night of the soul, guys. You have to go in the dark night of the soul to make your creation happen. This is where a lot of artists, painters and stuff like that, Picasso, whatever the painters are, Bob Ross, right? You have to be in that dense, horrible energy field to make your creation happen. In that darkness, that's where good things are built. If you try and do it in the light, people will try and bring it down all the time. All the time. This is what I've faced for the last 2 years now. The fifth ray has a special connection to the worlds of science. Therefore, you are encouraged to be an observer in your life, to experiment with what does and does not work for you. You are invited to pursue any form of the science that is interested to you, whether this be learning nutritional science or quantum physics, the chemical composition and the healing effects of essential oils, or researching medicine and healing. If these are not of interest to you, it could be simply the application of scientific mind set in your life. In that case, become methodical in areas that can benefit from system habits and structures that replicate desired results. Apply this approach to your exercise regime, your meditation practice, and any other aspects of your lifestyle that maximizes your potential and supports your possible life path. Okay, so the next one is number 6, which is the fourth ray of harmony. Okay, the fourth ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. When the fourth ray of harmony is active in your life, you are approaching spiritual initiation, which creates a whole new person, a whole new you. Initiation may begin with feeling torn between two choices or realities. You may wonder if you have what it takes to get through this. You do. As you discover your strength to be patient with the process, rather than trying to force an outcome prematurely, eventually you will outgrow the conflict altogether, emerging a wiser, more powerful you. You will have gained a positive outcome from what was considered to be a negative situation. Okay? When the fourth ray of harmony becomes stronger in your soul, avoid becoming scattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. You will need to keep grounding yourself and being moderate rather than all or nothing in your life choices. This will create your successful outcome more swiftly than trying to force something to happen immediately. See, at the minute, guys, this is what in my local area, I'm a shaman, okay? A lot of people don't understand what a shaman is and what we do. However, they are scared of me, right? And I'm not trying to force anything. I don't need to force anything. I'll just let them come to me. I don't mind going out in the streets. I know who I am. I'm more than happy to be who I am. I just don't like it when people don't understand themselves, and we as empaths, we can see that. It sucks. The challenge of the gift with the fourth ray of harmony is the increased sensitivity to beauty. It engages music, takes on a whole new emotional depth, the beauty or chaos in the environments, and even the colours you wear has more impact on you than usual. You can use the increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colours, and so on that feel good for you. Sorry guys, it's abo. The mainstream is still operating in fear-based energy, which increased sensitivity, you can at times be more affected by this. If you're experiencing increased negativity, depression, doubt, fear, or emotional instability, this is likely why. You can overcome doubt, fear, or emotional. You can overcome this without shutting down. When you sense it happening, respond with a loving discipline. You might meditate, journal, dance, create art, listen to music, exercise, have a bath, or spend time in nature to bring yourself back to balance. This ray has a special connection to the arts and guides that you create. You are encouraged to trust your own creativity, to enjoy it, and to use it to help heal yourself and perhaps others too. When Archangel Gabriel enters your life, there will be an emphasis on the use of sound for healing and balance. So the words you use, affirmations for example, and the invocation is in this deck, will be very powerful. So will music. You may use sound to help balance and restore your energy. You will know when it has worked because you will feel happier and find life simpler. You may not immediately solve an issue, but start doing what you need to do to take care of yourself, knowing resolution is on its way. And the invocation, guys. I now accept of my own free will the blessings and grace of the fourth ray of harmony. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Gabriel to help me find balance, wisdom, and creativity, and approaches in all areas of my life. I ask for unconditional, loving assistance to outgrow problems in my life. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, and tenderness to help me grow into all that I am. All that I am to be divinely destined to be. May the art and beauty within me find authentic expression in the world. May I be held from within and grounded in my center as I approach portal of initiation. May the unconditionally loving masters and angels that serve on this divine ray of light bring it to the hearts of all beings for the greater good. Through divine mercy, will and grace, so be it. Okay? So the next one, guys, is earth healing. Okay? There is a few earth angels on this planet as we speak. Okay? And many more are coming down. Many more are coming down. So, you are making a real contribution to the planet through your spiritual journey. Remember this and believe that your needs will be generously met by the earth and the universe. What you are doing matters and will be supported. The earth recognizes you. She sees you as a conduit through which she is fed higher frequencies of light, love, and divine presence. This assists her on the journey of her own evolution. Earth is an exceptionally beautiful and powerful divine being in her own right. Yet she, like every other being, benefits from the assistance of higher frequencies, which offer loving hand to help raise her vibration and continue her evolution. You are here to have your spiritual life journey in a human body. Part of the process will involve sharing your light with the earth itself. This may see you take on a role of a healer, guide, mentor, or teacher to others on the path. May see you doing work with the natural world with various earth-centered causes such as conservation and animal welfare, organic and biodynamic farming, and ethical food production. It may involve an active prayer life that is ongoing through your day, praying for assistance, compassion, clearing the blessings when you see an accident on the road or an animal or a person who seems to be suffering, or an item on the news that you know needs light and healing, from the most obvious gestures to the more subtle. The oracle tells you that you are powerful enough to make meaningful contribution to the quality of consciousness upon the earth. Earth asks you to do your work with quiet confidence and dedication. She gives thanks for all you have done and acknowledges her love for you. She will support you in your work by providing material means for you whilst you are here on this planet. These include financial support, housing, food, and human and animal relationships. She will also provide guidance for your progress, opportunities to grow and expand your field of influence, education, and training opportunities. The means to take advantage of them and the chase to apply what you have learned in the real world context. The more you devote yourself to the task of earth healing, the more the earth will support you fulfilling your inspired goals. If you have been wondering if your spiritual work you are doing is making a contribution, take this oracle as a validation that it is. What you are doing matters. Yes. You are going to expand and grow in the work you are doing and the impact that you have in the world, because you are capable of that. But you are already helping in ways that you may not realize that the earth and the spiritual worlds do. You have loved the earth enough to take human form and do the work here. She knows it and she will reward you richly for it. Keep working, shining and growing, dear one. Your presence here is needed and honoured. Okay? Very good. So, Mother Earth is healing yet. There's going to be some things happening over the Christmas period. So, please be careful if you're around the East Coast in the US. The sixth ray of devotion bestows the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus, and intensity of feeling. It is a gift of the strength to move mountains with your will for what you love. When the sixth ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly power right now, the power of beliefs can conquer obstacles. The Archangel Gabriel helps you receive the blessing of the sixth ray now. You are receiving a blessing from the sixth ray of devotion. It is serving your soul's growth and will help you develop faith in your principles and trust in the power of your beliefs. You will be able to recognize and appreciate the extraordinary strength within you and realize that you have enough willpower to keep working towards your dream, overcoming any obstacle until you are divinely successful. The sixth ray reminds you of the power of love, which can conquer anything and everything. This is an empowering, motivating force, far stronger than fear. Love is the foundation of authentic spiritual devotion. Devotion to the divine empowers us to bear burdens, overcome obstacles, and manifest all manner of beauty visions in a world that may at first assure us that our dream is not possible. The sixth ray blesses you with the challenge is not to become so anchored in your beliefs that you become fanatical, judging others because their beliefs are different. You can unwavering in your adherence to your belief system and yet honour the fact that there are as many paths to the divine union as there are people. that the ways of the universe calls you home to love are unlimited. So the way that the divine contacts and try and bring you together is unlimited. Okay? If you do not honor this, you may try pull people from their own path, which can create unnecessary struggle for them and unnecessary karma for you. The best way to honor the blessing and minimize the challenge of the ray is to share your truth with an open heart and an open mind. Share without an agenda. For those working with this energy, the power of mind and emotions will come into focus. You may need to channel your emotional and mental power into worthy projects, or practice balancing your intensity with lightness of heart and playfulness, so you don't become harsh or despairing if things appear not to be working out the way you believe they should. Because the way that we think isn't the way that the divine work. Then your faith can remind you love always finds a way. When Archangel Gabriel connects with you, a tremendous power, the power of earth, is brought to your aid. Gabriel brings healing abilities and cause a real effect in the physical world with your mental and emotional power. Remember, you are here to shine your light. Others can choose to use your light to see by until they are ready to discover their own inner light, or not. It is not anything you need to worry about. Simply live your truth, trust in your heartfelt beliefs, and devote yourself to love. Finally, as the sixth ray, as a special connection to religion and love, you are asked to hold the healing power of love in your heart for all those who are evolving through a life experience. Involving religious practice, this can help counterbalance the judgment and fear that exists in the hearts of many towards religion, that are not their own or that have been their vehicle through which abuse has taken place. Religion on this planet at this time needs love, support and encouragement to evolve, heal and grow in whatever ultimately serves divine love. Okay? And then we've got one more. The last one is Orbs of Light. Okay? The spirit worlds are delivering a message to you. You may have already heard it through telepathic reception and mistaken it for your own thoughts. Yet it is inspired by your higher guidance, those spiritual beings that love you without condition. It is an answer to the question and guidance to increase your happiness. It is possible to pray without realizing it. The universe is lovingly listening to every thought and feeling in your heart and mind. When you initially speak to the universe and ask your higher guidance to help you with an issue, this is a powerful way to call light into your life. It works. I can guarantee you that it does work. Often quite rapidly. However, sometimes we ask for help without being so aware of doing so, worrying about an issue or pondering a question or why this or ways this happened. These are orbs of light around you. They are spiritual beings that love you. The orbs contain information and energies that help answer questions and worries. Through the intelligence and love of the higher spiritual worlds, that information might come through a song, a phrase, a feeling, a colour, or a symbol that unlocks awareness and a deeper reassurance of your mind and body. Orbs are always around us, but appear in more concentrated form, both in quantity and quality. In certain places at certain times, including when your energy is on a particular soft, receptive, high frequency state, orbs naturally gravitate towards high energy. This doesn't mean you have to be on the go consistently. Higher energy can be created when you are very still by raising your frequency to a higher vibrational state. You can do this by regularly meditating on love and healing. You can place yourself in a state that is most attractive to orbs of light by relaxing, opening your heart and feeling good. You are also most likely to perceive them around you in this state, which can be fun and beautiful experience. Orbs are often only seen in photographs, where they appear as a soft ball of light. They are enhanced and magnified. Patterns, symbols and faces can sometimes be seen within them. This is part of the loving genius of the spiritual world. The way the light can reach the earth in form, helping to raise frequency from fear to love. Being in nature and doing some invocations to unconditional love creates an energy that is very attractive to orbs. So is group work based in love, such as meditating together to clear a sacred space in nature, then dancing and praying together in the space with joyful devotion to love. This attracts high-level guidance because a group can be a container powerful enough to generate and hold the higher frequencies of love. This can also happen for individuals, but group energy can be powerful. This can also happen for individuals. Okay? An effective way to attract a great downpour of spiritual grace, cleaning the energy of your home and calling in higher guidance to bless you and your home each day, perhaps with the invocation below, will also create a space in which orbs of light can more easily visit you, bringing their uplifting energy and healing light. To access the information to these orbs of light, be open to seeing them more clearly, whether directly with your own energetic vision, through clairvoyancy or through photographs, or even means you can use the invocation below. I call upon the unconditional loving orbs of light. Please bring the information, healing energy and joy as I open my heart to the loving presence of the highest spiritual worlds, here and now. I ask to see, feel and know the loving intelligence of the orbs of light in ways that are relaxing, encouraging, joyful and kind. I ask for the orbs of light to bring peace and blessings to this space, to concentrate it to the sacred and to protect it so that only energies of light, love and higher consciousness may enter. May the unconditional loving orbs of light bless all those who can benefit from their presence. Through divine love and my own free will, so be it. So guys, that's been the message for the divine counterparts. Ooh. Yeah. I've only had about 4 hours sleep, 3 hours sleep. I work all over the world, so I'm all over the place. So just to end it, guys, I'm going to pull some romance cards, and we're going to see what we get to end it on. But yeah, it's been a very good message. This has a very, very good message. Guys, keep it up. You've got lots coming in. You can feel this happening as I'm speaking. You can see it through the cards. You can see it in the energy field. So I've got 4 cards here, guys. We've got healing family issues. So this is what Divine Masculine's doing now. Healing family issues. Okay. Divine Masculine's giving the relationship a chance and trying to make it work. There's a lot of passion between you both, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And there is wedding on the table. Okay, there are your messages, guys. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Namaste, and God bless to you all. Sending love and light.